guys, Luke here once again. I'm down at the Port of Brisbane today, first time in a long time, so got a bit of a walk to get down to the water, and I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity to show you the new Dragon Kayak H-style trolley. This is the updated version. It's a little bit stronger, got solid tyres, but I'm going to run you through how to set it up out of the box and also how to use it to make sure that the trolley and the kayak aren't damaged in the process. Alright, well, we'll start by getting it opened up. You can see on the outside of the box they've got instructions on how to put it together. Pretty step by step, relatively easy. A couple of wheels with solid tyres. Bar with the centre support. One leg and a second leg. Allen key. And the nuts and bolts are there already. Also inside the box we've got instructions again, so really easy to follow. Just go through them step by step and you'll be able to work it out, but I'll show you really quickly now. So all you have to do to put these together is basically take your centre bar and attach them to your sides like that. You can't get them wrong because one end is smaller than the other. That end's way too small for that one, so it's got to go in that one. So pull out your nut and bolt, slide him in until the holes line up. Get up here and show you what I'm doing properly. So basically we're just sliding it into there until your holes line up. And then you throw the bolt back through if you've got them lined up right. Gone a little bit too far. And then once it's almost all the way through, you can throw your nut on the other side. Get your Allen key and do him up. Get it fairly tight, no need to go over tight on them. And we'll put the other side on. Undo the bolt that's sitting in there. Pull that one out. Slide the next one in. Jiggle it around a bit, get it in, it's a nice tight fit. Being careful not to go too far. And again, bolt goes through. And nut on the other side. And just do it up. Again, just tight, not over tight. And there you got the basic frame set up. Then the wheels just clip on. Undo these clips on the side. Slip on one of your wheels. Clip goes back through. Same for the other side. And you're ready to roll. Alright, so I should point out that once your trolley's set up, there's no need to pull the bolts out anymore. You can still pull the wheels off if you want to collapse them, make it a bit more storage friendly, but aside from that, that's them ready to go. There's a knob on the bottom here in the middle. You undo that one and that adjusts your width. Do it back up and it locks it in position at that width. That's important so that the trolley fits all makes and models of kayaks. Well, most makes and models. There are a few that are too wide or too skinny to fit, but it's got a pretty good extension on it, so it does fit most. That's the first thing you have to do to get it set up. Anyway, installing it into the kayak, it's important that you get rid of your rods and get good access to your rear well. So we'll do that now, because you want to gain access to those back two scuppers. Now once you've got access to the scuppers there, you need to set the width. So basically, pull those plugs out, and we want to, from the top, slide it apart until it matches up with the holes. Get it sitting down in there, and then lock that center locking knob off so that it's set up ready to go at the right distance. And then to get it under the kayak, you simply lift the kayak up from the side, roll it over on the side like that, and from underneath you can then put those two uprights all the way up and through, and then roll the kayak back over onto the wheels. Simple as that. Now there is a lot of talk getting around, especially online, that the H-style trolley actually can damage your kayak. And it's not a rumour, it's true. It can happen. And it primarily happens when people are using the kayak incorrectly. They're a very safe trolley to use. I use them quite often in a lot of different situations. But the most important factor is the tips of the two uprights have to be well and truly up out of the hull of the kayak. As long as that's the case, you're never going to have an issue. There's no way possible that the trolley can damage the kayak, provided it's like that. However, if that tip is down inside your scupper, halfway down, and you come up against a rock or an obstacle that you have to put some pressure on to get the kayak up and over, there's likelihood it's going to punch a hole right through the inside of your scupper, and that's going to really ruin your day. So that's an important thing to keep in mind. But aside from that, they're simple and they're safe to use, and they're a great way of getting your kayak down to the water without straining yourself. All that's left to do is pick it up by the nose and get fishing. See ya.